Today.
Very much bread. It's so good. Who raised you?
There's no way. Say it one more time. Hey guys, and you're listening to What You Reading Cuz Podcast. I'm Lise.
And I'm Chris.
And welcome to our side of the internet.
Woo! Hello.
Today we will be talking about Black Girls Must Die Exhausted. And as I was just telling her, I am exhausted. So obviously it's some truth in that title. So let's start on the question of the day. Question of the day is, what is your role in your friend group?
I literally was talking to somebody today trying to figure it out.
Okay.
So I think that my role in the friend group is literally like the comic relief. For you, for yourself. Like I literally feel like I'm the one that I don't want to have the serious conversation, but I will be there.
Yeah.
Like I will be present for it.
Yes.
I don't want to get involved with it because I feel like I get too involved and I'm ready to like knock heads together.
Yes.
So it's like, girl, at least you ain't pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like
Quickly.
I'm here to be like,
quickly. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the bright side of comic.
Yeah.
Comic relief. Just to get a little chuckle.
I feel like I am the friend that you can take anywhere. And that's what all my friends say.
Sure.
Like, they're like, oh, at least you're always down. And I am. Because get me out. You want to go out of town? I'm there. You want to go shoot up that man's car? I'm there. You want to go to a bowling alley? I'm there. You want to go to church? Amen. Like, I'm just
you're
there.
very diverse.
Right. And so I'm that, but I'm also the comic relief friend. Like, I can give you a specific situation. Like, one day, a party got shot up. And I'm not naming no names.
Wow.
On like where I was, no nothing like that.
My
Well,
girl.
not shot up, but you know, like there was some guns involved. And so my friend has a boyfriend, and he might have been involved.
I know he ain't got no gun.
He might have been involved in something. And so she was crying.
Oh, poor thing.
And I was in the closet, and I was like, "Where's my friend? Where's my like?" I'm the person that's
closet.
Yeah, she was in the closet. She was crying. She was in tears because she couldn't find him.
Right.
And so she was in tears, and I was like, "Girl, I mean, at the end of the day, you are very pretty when you cry. Like that is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win." And then everybody stopped and looked at me.
You are a pretty crier. What?
Everybody stopped and looked at me.
Yeah.
And I said, "But you laughed."
So are you really the comic relief, or are you?
I'm the awkward.
Right. You the awkward friend to make it like.
Yeah, let's make it awkward. Let's think of something else.
Right.
Because right now
we're trying to get off
that.
Right. I get that.
Yes. So that's the person I am in the friend group. Okay. Let's talk about the book.
Okay, so now this is our book report. So normally our book report used to be like a summary. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to talk about what we liked or what we didn't like, or just bullet points that we took away from the story. And I know one of them was friendships.
Yes.
So that's where our question came from.
Yes. So in the book, there was 3 friends. And they always say trios don't work, but somehow I always end up in a trio.
I am a trio.
So
am I?
Yes, you are.
I'm a trio in a lot of different things.
Yeah. We be vibing. Anyway.
I do be vibing.
So there's a trio. It's Layla, it's Tabitha, and it's Sexy Lexi or Alexis.
Lexi.
So they are navigating friendship in their, what is it?
I think they're 30. Yeah, they're like 30 or 31 or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're fresh out of like their 20s. They're still vibing.
Yeah. Life has happened already. Everybody is like at a different
stage.
Right.
Because Alexis has a whole family, husband, all that. Layla is just focused on her work.
Yeah,
very focused
she
on
is.
And then Tabitha, she's just navigating life. Like she has been stuck in the same position at work for years.
And then like she's trying to figure out, she wants a family,
Mm.
but she's trying to find a good nigga to have one.
Mm.
Chad Tab.
If you're a tab, I'm sorry.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. I feel you, sister.
You're a tab?
I think I'm more Laila. That's her name. It's Laila. Yeah. I'm really more her. Like, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, you got to work to get money. You know what I'm saying? See. So it's like, you might as well go, if you're going to be at work all day, you might as well be doing something you want to do. Yes. So that's where I am. Okay. But everything that came after, that's not me. Yeah. That's not, I'm not, no.
Yeah, no. I think I'm a tab though, right now.
Yeah, just trying to figure out, like.
Yeah, besides the trying to find a man to.
Right, yeah.
Right now, I'm just like, I'm stuck. Like, I just got out of the car. I don't know
where you want to go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at. Okay. Let's talk about relationships. So in the book, we just said Tabitha was trying to find somebody to have a kid with because, unfortunately, spoiler alert, she can't have children later in life as she planned on it. Yeah. So
time is ticking.
Yeah. So she's trying to collect her eggs. She's trying to figure out all the best ways to do this, and she wants to have a kid now. Like, now it's rushed. Right. And so she's in a relationship or sexship.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little situationship.
Situationship. That's what they're called now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Situation.
And so he's like, yeah, I don't really want to have a kid. And so they break up.
Right.
As they should. But he comes crawling back. Sexy Lexi has been dealing with the same nigga since high school. And he's been cheating on her since, you guessed it, high school. Laila. I can't say that name.
She pissed me
Laila has been so focused on rape that she's not really focused on men. But now
she got her little boo.
She got her a boo, but the boo is married.
Cue the tomatoes. Because, like, that would never, ever, ever be okay. Ever, ever, ever be okay.
You heard that? That was my tea.
Like, yeah, I know. No. Like, I could not see myself with nobody, no relationship from high school, let alone being married, still married to them, and then that nigga still cheating too. Fuck no. What are you talking about, girl? No, you were cheating in high school and while we're married. Get the fuck on.
Kids?
Get on.
With
get
kids.
on. Get on. And like Tab, like I get it. Like time is ticking, and like the situation she had with that guy was good. Mm-hmm. She was just trying to rush the fact of, I want a family. You might not be that one. Mm-hmm. But you're the one I'm dealing with right now. Right. So I need it.
Yeah.
So either you give it up or not.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Like,
you with it or?
Right.
Let me know.
So I definitely understand. Bro, life hard, bro. Life is so hard, bro.
It's exhausting. Did you peep that? Exhausting.
It really is. Like,
yeah.
No.
Sorry, no to what?
All of it. Oh. Like, it's like all of it is like, oh, I can see myself in her. And it's like,
yeah.
Yeah, but no. Like, y'all all piss me off. Like, I'm hollering at the book. Like, why are y'all doing any of this?
Yes.
Any of this. I wanted to shake Lexi ass.
No. But honestly, let's be for real. She did find the strength to leave that man. She told him, you're going to have to do way more now. Like, you cannot do that again.
She did.
And locked him out the house.
She did.
Took them kids.
That's right.
And he begging to come home.
As you fucking should.
And I feel like, yeah. And what is that thing called? A trauma bond?
Oh, they're definitely trauma bond.
A trauma bond? I genuinely feel like that's what is keeping them connected. And the fact that she was able to kind of break out of that, I am proud of her, even if it's a book character. But I am proud of her but
Yeah.
just, you know,
Realizing
getting out of
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even like realizing and then acting on that, because a lot of people in relationships and stuff, like even friendships, like, you know, like the realization is there of, I know they ain't shit, or I know they just gonna stand me up, or I know they're not gonna follow through. But you just,
Yeah.
you know, you just let it go under and just like, it's okay. And you have a breaking point. Everybody has an end result of, you're not doing that.
But let's connect it to us, right?
Right.
So I feel like in the past I've lowered my standards for men.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I'm like, yeah, you didn't hit this box, but you hit this one, so you're okay. You're okay in my book. And I've now realized that I'm not lowering my standards for nobody. Nobody. No. And that's, shout out to Clark on TikTok. Really the person where I was like, oh, there's people out here that will not settle for less.
Right. I mean, and no
so
one
why
should.
Am I?
Like, I feel like women, men, anyone, like friendships, relationships, any of that, family shit, like any of that, you should not give energy where you're not receiving it.
That's a good one.
Like, there's no way that I'm about to sit here and give you, like, and then I know they say in relationships too, like, it's not always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20. Sometimes it's 60-40. And I get that wholeheartedly. But consecutively, it's not going to be me being 80 and you 20 and thinking shit is sweet. Because it ain't.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go on. So Tabitha had great expectations of her life. And I feel like that's something that a lot of Black women face, where it's like we set out our life. We're like, oh, we're going to graduate college by this time. Yep. We're going to be married by this time. Yep. Engaged for this amount of time. Yep. All that stuff. So at what point do you realize that expectations
don't matter?
Not even don't matter, but like, how can you stop putting so much expectation on your life to the point where you have stopped living in it?
Right. You're just like autopilot.
Yes.
Like, you're not like,
you're like, I have to make this mark by this time.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like right in that right now, is like being present, living in the present, not so much of, okay, tomorrow I got to do blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, my first step is I'm waking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My first step is I am bathing, you know, like an outfit is in my head, something like, not so much the structure of the schedule of the day, if that makes sense. So it's like being present. I would say like everybody's journey is not the same too.
No, not at all.
Like, so you can't compare yourself to like, oh, well, my friends are, you know, one of my friends just graduated, then my other friend just got a promotion, then my other friend just had a baby, and, you know, like, and then you're like, well, where do I fall in the good news category?
Yeah.
Like, how can I bring good news to my group or whatever? And it's like, you know, sometimes it's not going to be your season, you know? So it's just taking day by day of setting the goals for sure of what you want to do, but not giving yourself like a
grace
timeline. Yeah. Always give yourself grace.
Give yourself grace. And it was like, let's talk about it, because World Mental Health Day was October 10th.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Black Girl Day Off came right after.
The 11th. Oh, my God.
So it's like, just give yourself your flowers. Understand that like you can take some time off.
Yeah.
And small wins are wins at the end of the day. Like,
it is.
If you can wake up in the day
and just make it through the day.
Have not woken up today.
That's true too.
Like just being grateful for the place that you are in your life.
Yeah.
No matter where you are.
True.
Like that's something that I've had to really step back and realize, because I used to be like ungrateful.
Talk about it. Still like that.
Anyway, so I used to be very more ungrateful than I am today.
Very much, Brett. It's so good.
You know, drink your tea. I hope it's something in that tea. Anyway, as I was saying, I used to be very ungrateful, but now it's like I have realized that there are things that I am so grateful for. Like my family, very grateful for them. My friends, very extremely grateful for them. I'm grateful for the clothes on my back. There are things that like I have seen while I was in college, and I was like, oh, I'm so great. Like the way I was raised.
Right. Oh, for sure.
In college.
Just meeting, just the people that you meet too. Like, you're like, who raised you?
No, I'm like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. So it's just like, just being grateful, but also still setting those expectations for yourself. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, there are some things that you want out of this life. And without those expectations, you might not get there.
Well, true. You do need to have a standard.
Yes.
Just not a timeline.
Oh.
That's it.
Say it one more time.
Have a standard.
What?
Not a timeline.
Amen. All right.
Love that. Put that on a t-shirt.
Okay. What was the last thing that we want to talk about? The family of this. Because that was such a big thing.
And we only saw Tab's family. So we knew the mom real good. We knew the grandmama.
Yes.
The daddy is the person that we didn't know until the end.
Let's talk about okay, so she was named after her grandmother. Grandmother was white.
She was.
Dad is
but her mom is white.
Son. No, her mom is black.
No, she's not.
Her mom is black.
No, she's not.
Her mom is black. Want to know how I remember?
Yeah.
Because when the dad left, he left her for a
white woman.
Yes. So
what?
Let's go over that again.
A Caucasian. She's Caucasian.
But yeah, so okay, let's go over that. So Tabitha is named after her white grandmother. Mm-hmm. The grandmother then birthed the son. The son is half black, half white. He married a black woman, created Tabitha, but then left her for a white woman, and also kind of left Tabitha.
No, he did.
Yeah. I mean,
he left the family.
He left the family, but like he did also extend.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
I thought that was like further down the line, not like when she was younger.
Not right away. Not right
exactly.
Away.
So he left.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Which, let's talk about that.
Get her to it.
Because, okay, being an only child myself.
Right.
And growing up to a single mom myself.
A single mom
now,
works 2 jobs.
Did he leave for a...
and never stops.
Okay. Give me like you want to do. But, so, he didn't leave for a white woman. But for the longest time, I didn't know who he was. And once I did know who he was, and we met for the first time, it was not the best first meeting, and I've just now realized, hey, we're both living our lives for the first time. So, like, you're making mistakes. As a child, of course, I didn't make no mistakes as a child. It was his fault. So I decided to reach back out, and now we're in connection again. So just meeting the other side of the family, realizing where I kind of stand on that side of the family. Big thing. I understand what Tabitha's going through. Yeah. And like trying to figure out where she fits in.
Yeah. Because she already is established somewhere else.
Yes.
So it is hard to like go into something else that's already established.
Yes. And kind of be like, hey, pushing myself through because I'm also your family.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
You find
I feel like I'm trying to be so nice. Same, grew up single parent home, get it, right? The thing is, single mothers. The thing is, I get that you don't want him, and I get that he might not want you, or whatever the dynamic is. Do not come in between what he could do for that child. I don't care nothing about it. Like, yes, that's just like anybody. If they're sitting here telling you it's Wednesday, oh, I want to pick her up on Thursday to go do X, Y, and Z. If you don't have nothing to do, let that baby go with her daddy.
Yeah.
Or let him go with his dad. Like, if there's nothing going on, just let it be. Like, the child is going to eventually grow up and they're going to put the dots and the puzzle in the right hole. Like, they're going to figure it out on their own. Let them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him dig himself into a hole if that's what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But don't create a hole and put him in it and say, you stay there. Don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Don't
because
bother me or my child.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then it turns into a whole thing, and now the child grows up and figures it out.
Yeah.
And now she resents you. And then it's like, but I did this for you. And it's like, did you do it for me? Because look at me right now. Look how I feel right now.
Yeah.
When I could have had that balance of, oh yeah, I used to go to his house every month, and then he stopped coming because he just decided to stop coming. Like, you know, to not come. Yeah. Like, let it be on. Let him just.
If he's a bad
let
person,
him do it.
let him
right.
be a bad person by himself.
Without you. Yeah. Because then it's going to turn into the child like everybody is a problem. Like, okay, so I don't know who to even come to talk to like, oh my gosh, like, okay, I don't have a relationship with him because my mama said this. And then it was like, but she was acting like she was protecting me. But then, like, it just turns into so many different things. And it's like, okay, but me as a child, even at the ripe age of 31, I'm still the child in the dynamic. Yeah. And I'm still like, what does this have to do with me?
Damn. Sorry. 31 is crazy. Go ahead.
Shut the fuck.
I'm so sorry.
So
sorry.
Let them niggas do what they do. The fuck. And sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes it's guys that got the kid and the mama is flighty. You know what I'm saying? Let them. If the child is not put into no danger.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let it go.
Unless it's putting you in danger. Because if it's like something where you like left him because he was hitting you.
Oh yeah, right.
Then that's something where like we can completely understand like why you kept the child away.
But if it's just because he want a good nigga to you,
then please.
Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with the child.
Because he might be a great father.
Right.
Like,
true.
Being a good nigga does not mean that you're gonna be a good father. But being a bad nigga don't mean that you're gonna be a bad father.
It doesn't.
So it's just like, yeah. Okay.
That was my tea.
Let's go on to that. Did you dislike anything about the book? Let's just go ahead.
Did I dislike anything?
Yeah.
Just the way the friends carried about. Okay. But that's all friend groups, though.
Yeah. There's always gonna be something where you dislike.
If you had a bird's eye view to any friend group, it would be like that. So it's like, y'all pissed me off. The three of them pissed me off.
Yeah.
What you ain't like about it?
The only thing that I feel like I disliked was the fact that she was kind of put in a bubble for when she was at work. Like, she was like, oh, I'm going to do this story on Black people. Yeah. But then as soon as she did that, she got a promotion and they wanted her to just only do some stories about the Black people. So it's like, just being put in that, but it's also something that happens in the real world.
It is.
So I did appreciate it being shown, because if I was white and reading that, I'd be like, oh wow, like that actually does happen.
You don't cover those stories.
So just, I mean, I just like the real things.
Right.
Because it's like, that does happen. It's real.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Farron. Just want to come out here and talk about a book that really got me back into reading, especially a young adult. It's the Crazy Rich Asians book series. So if you've seen the movie and you like the movie, I really recommend you check out the books because it spans the story. It's kind of like the Kardashians, but Asians, along with the rich billionaires, like in Housewives. So if you like that, I really think you will like this series. It's drama, it's scandal, it's love, it's glitz and glamour. It's just a really good, like, ease you back into reading series. So check it out.